Hey, how's it going? I'm going to show you guys how to start a business in Utah. So, all filing is done with the Division of Corporations and Commercial Code. They have offered multiple ways of filing. You can file online, by fax, or by mail. And they're all relatively simple, but I'm going to go briefly over each of the filing steps. So, the first thing you need to do is decide what type of entity you'd like to create. There are three main types listed here, each with their own pros and cons. So make sure you go over with an attorney maybe, or make an educated decision on which type of entity you'd like to create. So with an entity type chosen, the next step is to choose a name for your business. Now each name in the state needs to be distinguishable from any other already registered, and it needs to be, of course, available for use. So to see what names are available for use in the state, you can click here where you will be able to perform a business entity search, and this will search the state's database for all names already registered and give you a definitive response as to whether or not your business name is available for use. Okay, so simple enough. Once you've got a name chosen, you can then move on to the filing procedure. As I stated before, there are three types of filing methods. You can file online, by mail, or by fax. And if you're going to file online, you need to first create an online account. And this is a simple procedure and can be accomplished by clicking here, where this will take you to our tutorial and we'll describe that in a bit more detail. So, regardless of how you choose to file, you're going to want to click on the link corresponding to your entity type here. And what this will do is it'll take you to our tutorial on that specific type of entity. Not all entity types are available to be registered online. So I'm going to kind of go over all of the types of filing methods. That way you'll have the gist of how to file for each one. So let's say you're filing online. You're going to click on one of the links here, and if your entity type can be filed online, you'll have to log into your online account. You will then submit a series of pieces of information, a lot of information. You have to answer a lot of questions. It does take a bit, but it's not too difficult. It's pretty straightforward, and eventually you'll have to pay a filing fee, and the filing fees vary between entity types, but they're all listed down here. Not very expensive, $70, $30, all relatively cheap. But once you pay for your filing fee online, the registration process is completed. If you're filing by fax or by mail, the same thing. You're going to click on the link here, and you will have to download a PDF application, which must be completed, of course, and then either mailed or faxed to the addresses here. So there's an address for mailing and an address for fax. If you're faxing, you need to include a cover sheet containing a valid credit card and expiration date. And if you're filing by mail, you need to include a check or money order made out to the state of Utah. And that's it for filing. Very straightforward, and shouldn't take you too long to figure out. A couple of things before I sign off. A name reservation application is a tool that you may find useful. What this will do is it'll reserve your business name, of course, and you can do this online. If you're filing online, it's actually part of the procedure. It's necessary, and it's $22. And if you're paying, if you're filing online, you can pay by credit card. But if you're filing by fax or by mail, you will have to file a name reservation application. So you can click on the link here, and this will take you to our tutorial on that procedure, and you can find out more about how you can reserve a name. A certificate of existence is a document that is used to prove an entity's legitimacy to other organizations that they may be dealing with. Specifically, foreign entities, let's say in a different state or a different country. So if you're coming from New Jersey or something, and you want to file for formation in Utah, you will have to use a or not use, but you'll have to include a certificate of existence with your filing to prove that your entity is up to date with all necessary fees and that you're legally allowed to transact business in the state. Moving right along, we have a list of or a series of agreements that are downloadable. These agreements are not legally required in the state, though many entities use these to outline the various rules and regulations of their business. So click on the links here associated with your entity type to find out more about their use. And lastly, an employer identification number is something that should be obtained as soon as acceptance has been received from the Division of Corporations and Commercial Code regarding your entity's formation. This is actually required right away for online applicants because this is I think the 8th step in their filing procedure. But if you're filing by mail, it's not required right away, or by fax, it's not required right away. But once your entity is actually registered, you will need to obtain one. It's necessary to operate legally in the country. Other than that, that's it. If you have any more questions, you can make sure you read everything really carefully and go through all the links that we have provided. All right, take care.